A guy at a party told me that I have a white savior complex and said that I was ridiculous for bringing medicine, so I roasted him. I attended a friend's birthday party last weekend. It had a chill vibe with backyard drinks, music, and the usual fun. At one point, I set my stuff down on a table, including my keys, where I keep Narcan in my Nalix One keychain case. It's super low profile and honestly doesn't even look medical unless you know what it is. I carry it because I've had friends overdose before, and I'm not taking any chances. Anyway, this guy, let's call him Brad, picks it up and asks me what the fancy little case is. For context, Brad is one of those guys who has something to say about literally everything. He opens it up and loudly exclaims, "Is this Narcan? Are you seriously walking around with Narcan on your keys? What, are you expecting someone to overdose in the middle of Flip Cup?" I tried to brush it off and said, "Yeah, actually, overdoses happen in all kinds of places. I'd rather be ready." But then he laughed in my face. Like seriously, he laughed full on. He called me so extra and accused me of virtue signaling. I was doing my best to control my emotions but was shaken. I told him it's no different than carrying an EpiPen, it's just basic preparedness. I had to use it on a stranger in front of a Panera a few months ago. He scoffed, called me performative and ridiculous, then added, "You sound like you want something dramatic to happen so you can be the hero." And then, I kid you not, he said, "It's giving white savior complex." At this point, the whole group went silent and locked into the conversation. I wasn't trying to make a scene, but I was fuming. So I said, "I don't need to be the hero, Brad. I just don't want to be you, standing there with your hands in your pockets and your mouth running while someone slips away in front of you. Just absolutely useless," which, let's be honest, kinda seems like your default. You act like having nothing to offer is some kind of personality trait, and you'd still find a way to make the moment about you. But sure, keep laughing. Living in a world where nothing bad ever happens because you've never had to care must be nice. But hey, ignorance looks good on you. It really completes the whole adult manchild who's never faced a real consequence vibe. And yeah, that shut him up. I grabbed the Narcan case from his hands and said, "Sorry, that's only for big boys," and left.